good, people? You know I normally don't tap in from work, but I had to with this one, man. Heartbreaking, heartbreaking overtime loss in the you see this post here, it's showing the panic meter. They're talking about Bills dropped to 7-6. I hope y'all can hear me on this thing. Anyone who catches this on the playback, I'm hoping y'all can hear me. I'm using this shitty mic right now, so apologies on that. But yeah, they're talking about the panic meter, which 7-6 isn't good. I think we are on the outside looking in now, but obviously we play our ass off. We adjusted at the half, and I don't know, man. What a heartbreaking loss. The comeback, Josh Allen's out there running around on a taped up, busted up foot. Fucking Diggs is leaving. I wonder what happened with Diggs. We seen Diggs leave the field a couple times, like he had got hurt. I don't know what the deal was with that. And listen, man, I always say this. I don't want to. You got the sharpener? I'm gonna use fuck it. You don't want to blame shit on the refs. You know what I mean? Good teams. Huh? Oh, here's the knife I like better. Is this what's her face?
No, that's like
Fuck it, I'm using this one. But you don't want to blame shit on the refs, like I said. But there's just the refs are trash. Going into late in the game, there was a very few questionable calls. Matter of fact, the field goal we got to tie it up. Right before that, there was blatant pass interference on Diggs against Diggs, and then in OT there, like I don't know. I mean, they did make some calls against Tampa, but it's just widely inconsistent. And we've been saying this all year. These refs suck. I hope they address it some kind of way with the next CBA or whatever. This shit is trash, man. There we go. Oh, hey, Eva. What's up? I'm just on here ranting about my Bills losing in overtime to the defending champs, Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. I'm at work. I don't typically tap in from work. But I just wanted to get this up in the blogosphere, you know what I mean? So other people can tap into it, you know? Maybe it'll float around. The algorithm gods might bless me a little bit, and other people can hop into the comments and, voice their displeasure or just their take on the game. But everyone's been shitting on my Buffalo Bills. I didn't even get to watch the first half of the game. We were playing the defending champs, Tom Brady, the Buccaneers. We were down by 24 at the half, and we came back, went to overtime, and lost. It's a damn shame. And then, to make it more bittersweet, the golden boy Tom Brady, the winning score, the winning touchdown pass he threw in overtime was his 700th career touchdown. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch for Bills Mafia, adding insult to injury. But we're still not eliminated from playoff contention. That's what they're throwing the panic meter up here. It's like, yeah, it sucks now. We technically are not in the playoffs if they started today. But if we can continue to go out there and play like that, I don't know. We'll see who we got, though. Just me and you, Eva. Eva, if I remember correctly, you don't really fuck with football. I know you said the other day you like basketball. But don't I remember correctly, like, I feel like on something once you were like, if I had to name a football team, I would say Raiders. Or was that someone else? Let me use that, bro. Thank you. If I remember correctly. Fucking Tom Brady, huh? They went to the wire in overtime. Man, and they were teeing off on Josh Allen. Holy shit, were they teeing off on Josh Allen. And yo, anyone who catches this on the playback, like I said, drop your take in the comments, your thoughts on the game and everything. But like I said, I didn't really get to see the first half like that. But what was up on the little skirmish? Was it Ed Oliver had with Tom Brady? Hey, Jay Militant says, "What's cracking, Jay? I had DM you to see if he was okay when the Bucks had you at 3 points." Man, did you watch that game, Jay Millie? If you watched that game, bro, let me know if you agree with me that when we tied it up with the field goal, and Eva says, "Smash the like for me, guys." It says we got a few people in here. Yeah, your family's Raider, so I was right. See, Eva, I remember. I remember. I remember home, girl. But yo, the refs are just so inconsistent, Jay Millie. Like on that drive, the Buccaneers game-winning drive there on that third down, that was pass interference like crazy on Mike Evans. Who was it that was on him? I can't remember. Uh, he could have got called for face guarding, but before he could get his head around, Mike Evans pulls him in and then draws a call against him. I don't know. The refs just suck, man. Bills didn't get robbed. They had a chance to seal the game at the end before overtime, but decided to kick a weak-ass field goal. They could have made it. The Bucs defense were gassed. Bills had a chance. I'll get out of here with that bullshit. Why panic? We know we suck, but we also know that game was rigged from the start. We don't suck. New Orleans Sabres, boy. Yeah, the refs do suck. The Bengals lost too. Yeah, Jay Millie. Now the Bills are technically going to be like, we were coming into this, we were number 7. So we were the last wild card spot. Now we dropped out of playoff contention, but 4 games left. We definitely can get in. Patriots have a bye this week as far as with the AFC East race. When it comes to the wild card, I don't know. Yo, Jay Millie, did you see an update on Lamar Jackson being hurt? Lamar Jackson went down. And Jay Millie, who's the Ravens' backup QB again? And apologies, everyone, I'm at work. I don't normally do this. Thanks, Jay Millie, too, for hitting me on a DM, bro. Dead ass. I appreciate that. Like, that's some cool shit. Like, you're like me, bro, where you love sports, you love your team. So, in a situation, you're like, oh, man, I bet you Jay Coffee's feeling it right now. Jay Coffee down in the dumps. You know what I mean? You know what that fandom is about. How heartbreaking it can be, fam. Hell no. Poor choice of play selection and execution on the drive in OT. This is a very good team. These guys are going to work harder now, and they have to, no doubt, made it more difficult for themselves. Money is on the table. Got to work harder. Jay Millie, what did you say? It's Hudley as the backup, sprained ankle for sure. So, sprained ankle, he'll probably be back, right? That ain't going to keep Lamar out. Ain't no spread. Like a sprain ain't shit. They'll take that bitch up and send him back out there, right? Bro, Josh was out there hobbling around with his foot taped up. They were teeing off on him, too. All kinds of late hits and shit on Josh, or just throwing their weight on him and all that. He did get carted off. Yeah, I see. Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, I know he left the game. I'm saying he was ruled out for the game, but sprained ankle, like in a week, he should be good money, right? Damn, Jay Billy, one of these days, you got to call in, bro. I was going to say I could DM you the call-in number if you wanted to call in. I'm just over here cutting meat. You're cutting meat, talking football, trying to cope with this loss. But I still feel positive that my Bills are going to be a playoff team, bro. I still do. We got to see what happens, though, with these wild card race here. See, it sucks, too. We have some really, when it comes to tiebreaker in the conference, like for wild card seeding and conference seeding, the conference record, the AFC record is a big deal. And we lost a lot of AFC games, man. Like, we have when it comes to the tiebreakers, we ain't looking so good, bro. Damn, that was a shame, man. But Josh Allen had over 100 yards rushing. I loved what he was doing out there. Bro, did you see that one play when we were tying it up? When Josh got marked out on like the 7 or 8 or whatever, and he was like tight roping. He ended up diving for the pylon. Like it almost looked like a touchdown. Obviously it wasn't, but that shit was crazy, B. What did Jay Millie say? Depending on where the sprain is at, I was just thinking I should start calling in. Yeah, bro. I mean, that's a big part of what we do, bro. Um, it's a big part of. I mean, but you know, like if people are comfortable, they want to call in, whatever. It's cool. You know what I mean? Just like I always say on the stream yards, like it ain't like people gotta hop on cam. You know what I mean? I don't even do it, so I don't expect other people to do it. But I just like coffee talking it up with y'all, you know. But this was a tough one, man. This was a fucking tough one. And then Tom Brady's the game-winning touchdown. That's his 700 all-time. Come on, man. Come on. But yo, we went toe-to-toe with the champs. And you know, like I was saying in my last video, bro, almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. That's it. Almost don't mean shit. You know, this is the NFL. There is no overtime loss statistic like there is in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Or in the NHL. In the NHL, you get a point. You know what I'm saying? A win is 2 points. Yeah. And an overtime loss is 1 point. Or a shootout loss. You know what I mean? In the NFL, it don't mean shit. But I'm just saying, I still feel positive about this team and that we can run the table on our way out and get back to the promised land of the playoffs. We moved up to 6th seed. Who did y'all play, Jay Millie? Who did y'all play? Eva's sitting here like, I don't know what y'all are talking about. Is she still in here? Shout out Eva. Big shout out to Eva. The Bengals. Oh yeah, that's right. You just told me the Bengals lost. So yeah, that's good for the Bills, obviously, when it comes to the conference standings. Good looking out. Good looking out, Niners. Man. You know, they were saying something too. The announcers were saying in the Bills game, like when the game was still going on in overtime, they were saying at this point last year, the Buccaneers were 7-5, and they made some adjustments, and you know they ended up going on to win the Super Bowl. And then he was saying like the Bills have that kind of potential to be that kind of team. Oh, y'all won in OT? Damn, I'm all the way nuts with the Bills now. They play great, exciting game. Yeah, Donna, it's a heartbreaker, Donna. Coffee is feeling the blues right now. Coffee is feeling like a motherfucker. Damn, so 2 OT games, huh? We got tied this year in the NFL too, I believe. I believe the Steelers have a tie. Somebody tied. Man, that's only the 12th meeting between the Bills and the Buccaneers franchises. Ain't that crazy? And you know what's another statistic they were saying during the game? That the Buccaneers started out like 0-26 or some shit like that. That would mean that they had a winless season. I thought I thought the Lions were the first team to have a winless season. I thought. I guess I was tripping on that. What you need? What you need? Hold on, y'all. Yo, can y'all hear me good, or does this mic sound like pure shit? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Yeah, the Bills really fought like warriors, though, bro. For real, for real. Jay Millie say? Shout out to Eva the Steelers. I gotta go, but if you happen to go live later, I'll tap in. No doubt, Jay Millie. Yeah, I'll probably wrap this live up soon too. I just kind of wanted to hop on here and blow off some steam, I guess, out of frustration. Like I said, I don't ever typically tap in from work. Very uncharacteristic of coffee, but man, like I already had a fucking chaotic ass day. Peace, bro. Peace. Peace, my G. Yeah. Donna, did your Eagles play today? Donna, did the Eagles play? Or no, did y'all have a bye there, Donna? Man, it was a tough L. This is the Josh Allen I know. That's what it felt like, too. He was out there just tearing it up, getting the ball to Beasley. I wonder what's up with Diggs, though. I still got to look at the full stats, too. Like I said, y'all, I'm working, so I can't really dig into everything the way I want to. But, fuck, man. Fuck. What a predicament to be in, this team, you know? What a fucking predicament. This isn't meant to be a rhetorical question.